Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Will, and welcome to another FJ vlog. So I took the car back to see my buddy Tony. That was a few days ago now, and I forgot the camera. I did record a little bit on my iPhone, so I will insert that here in a second. But basically, things are a little worse than I had hoped. Some of the issues seem to be intertwined. It seemed like multiple different issues, when in actuality it might be kind of one linked issue, or at least some of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert that footage here for now and let you guys see that. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Will, and we are here at Toyota. Gonna get some, not really gonna fix anything today, I don't think. He's mostly just going to spend a couple hours getting a problem list together for me. I just stopped at the ATM, realized I don't have a wallet, so it's gonna make pain a little bit more difficult. All right, well, so dropped the car off. I'm just walking over here to Starbucks because I can pay with my phone for Starbucks. Got my laptop, just probably gonna do some video editing, honestly. Just PayPal him the money later, and that's pretty much it at this point. Not gonna bore you guys with me hanging out at Starbucks. As far as what he's gonna do today, like I said, mostly he's just diagnosing. He is gonna have it up on the lift though, doing some things, so probably go ahead and do like the oil change and tire rotation today. If there is some things he can fix today, we'll probably go ahead and do them. But I'm suspecting there might be a couple things that we have to order parts for. But yeah, we'll pick this up when I have some more news. Right? I'm walking back over to Toyota right now. He wants to show me something. He just called me. And it still may be some mechanical issues, but what he has found so far is that whoever owned it prior to me, one of the people who owned it prior to me, did like an aftermarket radio install. When I got it, it had factory radio, or most of it. But basically, somewhere during that process, they completely hacked up the the wiring system for the CAN system. And so he can't get the car to communicate and tell him anything. So he's not really able to confirm if any parts are bad. Yeah, so what I thought was multiple mechanical issues might turn out to be one wiring issue or some mechanical issues, but regardless, we gotta resolve this first. All right, clearly whoever owned this, no vapor shield, random wires cut, this awful thing that needs to just be thrown away, this here. All right, I haven't actually watched that footage yet, so I need to, well, yeah, I guess I do need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and clarify some things in case it doesn't come out so well, and that is, seems to be an overall wiring issue. It kind of seems like one of the previous owners, I don't know that it was necessarily the last previous owner, it could have been, but I don't think it was, because he sold this car like slow or whatever. It looks like at some point somebody took a stereo out very quickly and put just awful speakers in. I just assumed it was the factory speakers thrown back in there. This is even worse, you know, ignorance is bliss, because now it just drives me even more crazy. So that kind of, you can kind of see, like, again, I don't know how much is going to show up in that video, but basically there's a lot of little wiring issues. There's a lot of vapor shields missing. Whoever installed this stereo had no idea what they were doing. And whoever uninstalled it knew even less, apparently. So it's just a bad situation. It kind of explains why the driver's side speaker keeps going in and out. And funny thing is, today, I thought it was because of the storm. We had a huge storm roll in this morning. A bunch of the radio stations were coming in staticky, or I thought. It turns out that now only the driver's side speaker is working. Okay. So the right speaker always worked. The driver's side had intermittent issues, but now the driver's side works constantly. Well, we'll use that term loosely. And the passenger side doesn't work at all. So I effectively have no stereo in here. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know my Evo, I'm kind of used to that. So that's not a huge thing. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this fixed today. But yeah, I'm wearing thin on FJ issues right now. So I'm still waiting to hear back from him. He's kind of working up some numbers for me, some totals. And then I can prioritize. To be honest, the stereo wasn't gonna be a priority in the sense of, you know, if I only got so much money to spend, how many things can I fix? He did fix this door though. Technically now that door has the issue, just moved the sensor over. But the stereo is proving to be a bit of a nuisance at this point. So I don't know. I prefer to run aftermarket stereos with all aftermarket wiring anyways. So, I mean, as far as that goes, really, I could get an aftermarket stereo. And well, I already have a stereo, but like speakers and stuff, I could install those, get all that installed. And it doesn't really affect any of that stuff. But I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting to hear back from him first before I make any moves on it, I think. Okay, it's been about, I don't know, 5 minutes. Well, probably about 15 minutes since I last cut that. And it is completely dark now, and the rain is coming. And really it came, like that darkness came within a matter of a couple of minutes. And here comes the rain again. Yeah, I need gas, but it's got a heck of a wind coming at it. I don't know how well that's gonna show up, but see the trees moving. Usually crazy rain like this, you just give it like a moment, it'll calm down. This passenger over here realizes that the water's coming off the roof, just pouring onto their Explorer here. They open that door, their interior will get soaked. Not letting up, it seems to be getting worse. I was gonna go ahead and brave it, but there's about 2 to 3 inches of water everywhere around this gas pump. It's one thing to get wet. I don't want my shoes and everything to get wet. That's awful when that happens. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. All right, caught a break for like a brief second. Still got pretty decently wet, but my shoes didn't get wet really, and that's all that matters. Oh, hello. Still raining. I'm on my way home now. In summary, I'm used to not having a stereo in cars at this point in my life, and so it's not really that big of a deal. Although I think I will push that up the list a little bit of things to get done. I'll give another update once I have some numbers, and you know, once he has a list for me of everything and you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it all eventually. You know, hopefully over the summer or the next several months, anyways. But you know, whatever makes financial sense to do in what order. Obviously, that back window is priority, and the stereo is slowly creeping up in priority. Other than that, put my headphones back in, and let's go see the pups. I think you're gonna want to go out there. Alright, with that, I'm going to end this video. Like I said, I'll give an update once I have one. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to follow along with the FJ, Evo, and the pups. The pups do have their own, well, they do have their own Instagram. The pups do have their own Instagram and YouTube page now. It's that, Enzo, and Lotus. I'll have links below. You can subscribe to them. I think their first video should be up by the time this is posted. I should have a couple videos, actually. Other than that, see you guys on the next video. Appreciate you guys as always. Are you going to brave the rain? Oh, we're going to brave it. We're going to brave it. You want to say bye? Want to say bye, Lotus? Say bye?